Good morning, everyone. It's Sunday, the 14th of September, and I'm lucky enough to be out walking with the dogs. I'm doing a couple of kilometers today, but it's more than I've done in weeks, so it's a big deal for me, walking the dogs out in the fields. Pain-wise, had a lot of it. Still in it. Still taking a lot of pills at the moment. Having my physio sessions twice a week. Gus is pulling, which is not nice. But I'm okay. I'm in good spirits, if that's what's need to be known. What else can I tell you? Well, September's here, and you can see the sky's a bit dark. I'm carrying a little snack for later. Obviously not. And what else can I tell you? Well, Lisa has gone away for a week or so to Portugal to visit some friends and go to a wedding, and I'm here alone in Germany with the pups. That's good. I'm just finishing off a cohort at the moment. I had some complications with work, given that I'm a contractor, I'm not an employee, so I don't get any sick leave, and is what it is, eh? What else can I tell you beyond that? Yeah, I'm desperately looking for another job, actually an employment instead of a contract basis, because that's not so favorable at this moment in time for me with my health condition. And Charlie, please, it's like a pain in the ass. Yeah, I get punished for being ill, both employer financially, but also job security wise. Proving myself to be an unreliable contractor. Great. And if you factor things up, the average salary in Germany is about 55k. I think that's the median. I'm not sure. 55k. I'm earning about that, if not less. So that's without any job security. So I'm actually earning probably substantially less than others, given the cost and the risk that this runs to be in this position. So I'm keen to move away from this job, and never have I been so motivated as I am now, given this current circumstance. I mean, I've pushed through on my job with migraines, with bad backs and the like, but where I can't work, that's where it really highlights the issue. And I think in any other circumstance, other people wouldn't have gone to work with a migraine, probably wouldn't have turned up to work with a flu, would have turned up to work if they can't stand up. But I did for every moment. Sorry if there's wind noise. And right now I feel like I'm staring into a circus of idiots. Charlie has got a whole different agenda here. Yeah. I've got this thing I want to write about at the moment, to do with imposter syndrome. And maybe it's 10 years too late, but this is a counter argument to the idea that everyone's an imposter. And sorry, I just had a slight distraction with a couple of dog walkers coming past, and I always feel so self-conscious holding my phone, filming myself like some stupid influencer that I might appear. Anyway, the counterpoint to the argument of imposter syndrome is, what do you do in a climate or a situation where everyone in the organization is an imposter? Everyone's feeling like they're faking it because they are, and you know, I used ChatGPT to ask this question because I was like, oh, what is the name for this? And it's called a cargo cult, where everyone's faking it until they make it, except for they're not making it, they're just faking it, and everyone's a faker, and no one's got any applied experience to be able to judge whether or not the decisions being made are right or wrong. And so you end up with this circus show of bad management, followed by bad deeds, followed by bad incentives, and that kind of reflects where we are at the moment. My school that I work at is run by clowns, absolute idiots. I wouldn't employ either of them. I wouldn't even give them the time of day to be a free intern, and some of them are in management positions. I'm sure they're very nice people. They're just not experienced or knowledgeable or even switched on enough to know what they're talking about. And it saddens me, it really saddens me, because it is the ruination of the company, the ruination of other people's jobs, the decisions that they make. You've got executives who are tech bros, you know, flying by the seat of their pants with no idea the implications that that has on other people. And what I'm getting at here is that right now there's a big push for AI. We've got to teach AI. And I've been in conversations with team managers in my company. Even though I'm currently on sick leave, I shouldn't actually be at work, but who gives a shit for a contractor to tell me I have to write a new curriculum to put more AI in. I feel like the Saturday Night Live sketch with more cowbell. I just feel like that's where we're at the moment. It's just, there's no reason for it, there's no application for it, there's no actual demand for it, but apparently it's a trending topic that everyone wants, demonstrated by nobody except for executives, and therefore heavily incentivized to only add AI. Leave everything else as it is, even though it's completely broken, doesn't work, is out of date. But just introduce AI. AI has to be the thing. It's exhausting. It's exhausting with idiots. So yeah, I mean, that's where I'm at the moment. I'm just absolutely exhausted by incompetence, being told what to do by children who have not even got the scruples to ask questions about why, motivations, the implicit costs of or values that this brings to the table. Just put it in. That's what we need. Anyway, so happy times. Hopefully I can move away from this insanity and go to somewhere where we can actually ask questions about whether or not something's needed. So Absolutely ridiculous. Anyway, so with that said, bit of a somber note. I know I haven't made a video in a few weeks, but I'm okay. Just hasn't been much for me to talk about, and this is my first walk that's substantial in some weeks, probably more, a month or so now. So I'm gonna get home and lay down on the sofa and recover from this. But for now, I think we'll call it a day, and wish you all a lovely week. And I'll catch you soon. Goodbye.